As educators, we have a role to play in helping students develop creative skills and attitudes essential to their success in the modern workplace. The first step is understanding the difference between teaching for creativity and creative teaching. The distinction is simple enough. Teaching for creativity is developing creativity in our students. Creative teaching is teaching in a creative way. To spot the difference, just ask yourself, who is doing the creative work? You or your students?
3 effective teaching strategies that I use to develop creativity in students include, first, really identifying the problem that requires a creative solution, really understanding what that problem is. Next, researching it, and researching in particular the audience that creative solution needs to communicate with. And thirdly, brainstorming and collaborating with others so people can bounce ideas off each other and come up with that creative solution.
I think you have to begin by providing students with choices in how they learn content and how they express their learning. Can they watch a video, read a book, or explore a topic and get the same information? Have them develop multiple solutions to a problem. It can be really simple. I've seen this done so well in math. Show 3 different ways to find the area of a shape. The important thing is that we get kids to use content in new and novel ways.
For example, taking traditional assignments like an essay or book report and allowing students the choice to create either a film, a song, an art piece instead of an essay.
I love to have students record ideas while on walks with technology using talk-to-text, photos, and audio recordings.
1, provide students with an environment that encourages risk-taking. 2 is to provide students with exemplars or to teach them where to go to find examples of work or creative work that they're working on so they can see what's possible. And 3 is to provide a ton of quality feedback that is timely.
So these are ways that require such a level of research, such a level of discovery. Your first, second, third, and fourth idea are not the best ideas. It's your 10th idea. It's synthesizing your 3rd, 10th, and 50th idea, if you can even push it that far.
How can you help build a student's creativity and confidence as a creative thinker? Start by helping them find and define problems that drive inquiry, insight, and innovation. Give your students time to generate multiple ideas by using techniques like brainstorming, where they break down the elements of a problem and, in turn, generate new ideas. Help them to connect the content from multiple viewpoints and use it in original ways. Incorporate regular formative feedback into your lessons. It's important that feedback gives students information about what they could do next time and also an opportunity to act upon it, and provide opportunities for student reflection.
So as teachers, we need to give our students the autonomy to practice, to master something, and the reason for them to learn has to come from their heart. It is very important for our students to understand why they are learning this so that they can draw that personal connection between their heart and what they are learning in the classroom.
When we measure creativity, a big part of that is fluency. It's the number of ideas you generate. Some of us naturally can come up with many ideas, but most of us do well to practice. I almost always make my students come up with 20 ideas before they decide on a few to develop. They start off really disliking me for it, but in a matter of days, they see the value that their ideas are better. They're able to get rid of the unoriginal ideas rather quickly, and they understand the value of idea generation and start to do it on their own in other subject matters and other work.
It's really important for students to be able to generate ideas to develop their creativity, because most of the time it comes down to confidence, and having that confidence to come up with something and share it with others and further refine it is such an essential part of the creative process.
Hi everyone, thanks for watching. Click the link in the description below to explore more free online professional development, and click the link on screen to subscribe to the channel for more videos.